If you run a local service business in Austin or Round Rock or Central Texas, and you've tried this whole social media thing and nothing's really worked, well, this video is for you. Social media can get you more clients, but only if you use it the right way. And most local businesses are doing it all wrong. They're posting random before and afters, or you might have even hired a VA to post for you maybe once a week or something like that, and you're wondering why nothing's changing. Well, the truth is, views and likes, they don't actually equal leads. You can't deposit views and likes into your bank account. Most Austin and Texas business owners are doing it all wrong. And these are the 3 missing things that I've seen in their content that's actually preventing them from getting leads and sales with their videos on social media. The first thing is the lack of clarity. There's no clarity in really anything you do. You don't have a vision for the direction and for your social media as a whole. There's no strategy, there's no plans, there's no intentionality. And this is kind of what drives the whole thing. If you don't have this in place, then you're aimless. And if you're aimless, then you never hit a target or a goal. So that's the first mistake that I'm seeing a lot of people doing. But don't worry, this isn't the end of the world. You can always find clarity, find your vision, and make that your priority. But there's a lot of other steps involved within that, okay? And so we're gonna get into a little bit of those here in a second. The second thing is consistency. You'll get consistent for maybe a week, maybe a few days, and then you'll drop off when fulfillment gets high, your marketing gets high, or other avenues of your business take priority over this place. And so the issue with that is you end up in this cycle of, oh, we're getting some traction, oh, and then we're losing it all because we stop focusing on it. We stop paying attention to what's working. We stop doing the daily inputs that we are needing to do in order to actually grow this thing. And I get it. You're stuck in the fulfillment cycle. You're stuck managing and running your own business. And if that's the case, then you really won't ever have time to do your own social media, right? And it's very common, very understandable. And the third, there's no conversion process. There's nothing that gets people from point A to point B successfully and intentionally that allows them to feel like you're helping them and not just trying to sell them your products or your services. So your followers are just watching and they're not buying. Or even worse, you don't have many followers and nobody's watching. But that could actually be a beneficial thing when we're first starting out. So at my company, AV Media, we stand out. We're a little bit different than most traditional companies where we focus more on the results, less on the actual content side of things. But the combination of the two is actually really cool and probably unique. You might not have ever heard this before. So I'd like to just show you what that looks like, okay? So we use a 3-pillared approach, and I'm gonna break down each of those pillars here for you right now. The first pillar that we talk about and that we use, that we provide for our clients is an ad strategy. If you really wanna get results in 2025 and beyond, then you're gonna be using paid ads in conjunction with organic content. We use it as a hybrid approach to do paid and organic, and then we can use those to combine and expedite the trust process between your clients or your leads or your prospects and them making a sale with you. Okay. So during this ad process, we build out this proven system for you, this proven ad strategy that is a series of different advertising pieces that we post on Instagram and Meta to generate actual leads and get you actual clients on your calendars, whether that's a sales call or a free estimate or whatever that may be. This is the cool part, right? Like we're actually being able to predict this. It's predictable, it's consistent. And matter of fact, it is really, really fun once you're generating and burning these leads through. It's really, really cool. We do it for our business here at AV Media Company. We do it for our clients, and we've seen incredible results, tremendous results with this. It works while you sleep or while you're fulfilling on other jobs or projects that you have. And that is my favorite part about it. It works nonstop around the clock, even if you're not actively on social media. The second pillar to this is the actual video content, the organic videos that we pair with our paid ads. Now, we never want to run paid ads with this strategy without actually having some sort of organic content to sweeten the deal, to butter it up, right? So that people can actually get to know who you are, what you do, and how you can actually help them on a little bit of a deeper level outside of going and doing all these handshake deals and going to all these networking events, right? Because although those are fun, nobody has time to go to a million networking events, spending time away from their family, away from actual work, fulfilling on work, just to make friends and acquaintances that may or may not, probably won't even buy or use your service to begin with. And so the content is the foundational piece. It is the trust builder. It is like doing a million digital handshakes at once while you sleep or while you're working on other projects. And a million is just kind of a random number that I used. It's not actually a million. I know we don't guarantee views or anything like that. That's not what we do. Some people do that. I would really be skeptical of those people. The trust is the fact that we can be shaking people's hands digitally, introducing ourselves and our company and what we're about, our morals, our values, how our operation goes, all from the comfort of our home or our business, like I said, on other jobs, whatever that looks like. And there's actually 3 pillars to the content section that we go over and that we provide for you, which is the awareness content that gets people into your ecosystem and aware of who you are, what you do. Then we have our nurture/connection content, which nurtures them to build more trust and a more understanding about who you are, what you do, as well as connection with them. We want to build a connection outside of just business. So if you have kids, family, you go to church, you go to the gym, you like golf, these are things that people connect with outside of business that give them more reason to actually like you as a person, to build that trust as if you were shaking their hands, and to do business with them down the line. Okay. And then we have the conversion section of the content, which is just like, hey, we got killer results for this company, we got killer results for this person. If you're interested, let us know. We'd love to help. And together, those three pillars create an awesome organic Instagram page that people want to see, they want to enjoy, and they want to watch. Okay. It's no longer just posting graphics or random posts of your team that have no context, people don't understand. You're actually posting with intention, and you're getting results with these content pillars. Okay. And then the last thing is what we provide with our strategy and our coaching to you. When you're filming content, if we're filming content for you, you want to be able to present yourself as confident, knowledgeable, and an understanding of the strategy that you're running, and understanding of what you're actually talking about on camera. Okay. And that is important because like your energy or your confidence, it really doesn't matter. And the stuff that you put out into the world, into the internet, on social media is going to attract the people who, well, for lack of a better phrase, like it attracts who would be attracted to that version of you. And so if you're authentic, and you talk about your faith or whatever it may be, and then you talk about work and how enthusiastic and passionate you are about it, you're going to attract people who like that version of you, and that going to need your service or whatever it is you offer. If you're putting content out to kind of be fake and just to do what you think people want to hear, we're going to attract people who like that kind of stuff. And it's not going to align whenever you meet them in person for a job, right? You're going to show up as a totally different person in person as you did online. And so then there's no congruency there, right? There's no consistency through yourself. And let's face it, as people, our brand, our name is everything. It's our reputation. It's who we are to others. It's how others perceive us. And although, maybe wrong, maybe right, the way others perceive us is the reality of us, right? And so we want to make sure to do that at the highest level possible in the most authentic way. So we'll coach you through that, building a strategy and a plan to get you to be your most authentic self, while also having what I call the money plan. What is the money plan? Are you posting just randomly just to post? Or do you have an actual money plan that's going to get you dollars through the door in business coming your way through your content, through the ads, stuff like that, right? So how do we build a strategy with a money plan around it? And then we generate leads and sales. It's awesome. It's proven. It works really well. So we've been able to help dozens of businesses in and around Austin and around Texas, from blue collar to white collar and everything in between, with services that they provide for people, really crush and generate leads and sales through their social media, which has been really, really cool. And it's such a privilege to help people grow their businesses. So if you're ready to make some social media content that actually works for your business and gets you leads and like reduces your time spent, then you're going to want to hit us up. I'm just going to leave a link down in the description below. And all it is an intro call. Like there's no commitments on the call. I try to be as authentic as I can. It's just an intro call. Like, hey, what business do you do? Who are you? What's your name? Hey, I'm Aaron, by the way. And we can go from there to see if it works for you, if it would work for you, if we align as people and we align and we can connect and work together well. And so if that sounds interesting to you, then simply just click that link below and we can schedule an intro, and we can see if this would be something that you could utilize, leverage to grow your business, grow your brand, to make more money, to serve more people. So with that being said, talk to you later. See you in the next one. Peace.